Oh, hi. How can I help you? Oh, you're here for the appointment, right? Okay. What's your name? Oh, hang on a sec. I think that's my phone. Yeah. Hi. Hey. No, of course. I'm not doing anything right now. No. Mm-hmm. What's up? The groceries? Yeah. I can go after work. Yeah. Mm, can you just tell me what do you need? Yeah, I'll get it. Don't worry. Wait. Okay, you can tell me. Tomatoes. How many do you need? The large ones or the little ones? Okay, potatoes. 1 kilogram. Hang on. Yeah, no, it's okay, it's alright. Onion. White onion. hmm What are you making? But it kind of feels like pierogi, but I don't know. Oh, calzone. And you need yeast for that also. And flour. Mm-hmm. Yeah, anything? Oh, okay. No, that's right. That's all right. Uh-huh. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Some water with that. Mm-hmm. I think they have it there. I mean, I don't see it often. Maybe it's like one of these seasonal things they put on the discount shelves. But I can try and look for it. Mm-hmm. Okay. Sure, I got it. I got you. By the way, how's your day been? What have you been doing? Yeah. Aren't you bored there alone? I mean, huh? Mm-hmm. No, I'm fine. No, I'm really fine. I mean, a slow day, you could say it. Not many clients today, no. Mm-hmm. And are we going to the Morchiba concert next? Uh-huh. Yeah. And what are you going to wear? I'm not sure because the forecast is kind of giving me um mixed energy. I can't really trust it anymore because recently it's been raining for like 4 days straight, and they said it wouldn't. They just said it. No, I mean. hmm And did you hear that in November there will be Kali Uchis in Wrocław? No, seriously. Yeah, I know that's crazy. Um, yeah, and I kind of thought that maybe you and I could just go together. I mean, no, I know you're not like a big fan of Kali Uchis, but if you could choose your favorite song, then what would it be? hmm I really like it, but you know what? I think my favorite one ever is this one that goes, "You are my church, you are my place of worship. I heard you the block and I be the circuit. When I let court, I hope that you're the verdict. When you're around, my insides turn inverted. My blood start to rush when I see you, darling. I know you're nearby and I know your purpose. take one look at your heaven incarnate. What is this spell, baby? Please show some mercy. Yeah, you know that. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I mean, can you imagine how I even got to know that song? It's actually a funny story because mm, it wasn't in my YouTube main page feed or Spotify. No. Do you know Everskies, right? Yeah. Uh, it's kind of like Stardoll, but pixel art, just dress up, massive multiplayer game, hangout community. Yeah, that kind of game. And there was that kind of like poll forum situation where um, a person like recommended songs based on your avatar. Yeah, and I posted my picture of my avatar there, and they replied with Kaliuchi's melting. Can you imagine? I mean, I would never have suspected that somebody would actually, yeah, like a fun song, like our music types matched really. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not really a popular listener. No, you know so well that pop is not my thing and mainstream is not my thing. I mean, I know that indie is becoming way more mainstream, if you could say that, than before, than like a few years ago. I mean, for example, Kali Uchis, I mean, I wouldn't say she's that niche and indie, but she's not very mainstream. Like Taylor Swift, you know, she's not that. By the way, every time I hear my favorite artists in the radio, I am kind of shook and kind of, I would even say, touched. Yeah, kind of moved that I mean, the people in the radio kind of know the same songs that I do and like them because, and I don't want to be like, I don't want to like sound like all these hipster emo girls that say that they're not like the other girls and that they don't listen to popular music and only Girl in Red, you know. I kind of am that, but at the same time, I'm totally not that because I openly admit, yeah, you understand. Mm-hmm. And by the way, I have my music collection right here. Do you wanna see? Yeah, I have right here Pieprz I Vanilla, the best of lounge music. By the way, lounge music? Are you kidding me? I love lounge music. Café del Mar, um, RMF Chill Out. Yeah, Polskie Leniwe. I mean, my life, I wouldn't be the same person, and my life wouldn't be the same life if I had never known about Polskie Leniwe or I don't even know Mohicans by Alexandro Kerevalu. You understand? Because, you know, I think you and I have that in common, that same very niche, very indie music taste, and I'm really pleased. I really cherish that. You know. Hang on a sec. But you can talk. You know. Uh huh. Yeah. That and like so many more. Mm-hmm. I know. Oh yeah. Mm-hmm. And I feel very nostalgic to all of these that you mentioned, and yeah, I hope they never, or at least in the nearest 20 years, like won't stop creating. You know, won't suddenly overdose and yeah. No, I don't want to be like that. You know what I mean. I just really hope that we can, you know, enjoy all these beautiful bands and music, longer. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Because you remember what happened to Kelsey Carter. I mean, yeah, because I don't want to be like rude about it, but her old music was so amazing. Her first debut album, I mean, yeah, I bought the tickets to the online concert because it was COVID, right? And I loved it so much. I listened to that album like pretty much every day for at least 2 weeks because it was so good and so powerful, and also the whole planning of the album, if you know what I mean, like the song after song after song were so perfectly balanced and thought of. hmm And I kind of feel like with the nowadays Kelsey Carter and the heroines, I don't even know why that happened. Can you imagine that name? But whatever. Their new music um, is really not the same that it used to be earlier. The pre-era, the before. But okay, anyways, enough about that. How's your job interviews? Yeah, did you finally find something? Yeah, I know you've been looking for so long. Uh-huh. That cafe? Oh, they didn't want you. And what about the cinema? I mean, you didn't want the cinema. I can't really blame you. No, working in a cinema is it may be fun, but it may be not. You found something? Yeah, an office job. That must be well paid. Yeah. And what do you do there? Yeah, on the computer, same as me. I love computers, by the way. Mm-hmm. And is that difficult what you do? No, no. I mean, mm-hmm. Yeah, that's pretty basic stuff. Mm-hmm. Some of my friends, they are so far behind, like in technology. They're my age, but they kind of feel like 40 years old or 50 because even the simplest tasks in Excel or Adobe, just pure panic attack, pure anxiety, and I can see it on their faces. One of my friends doesn't even use a mouse while working. She uses the touchpad on her laptop. She doesn't even bother with mouse. No, no. Can you imagine? No. And she presses the shortcuts like Control plus C with two hands. No, I'm serious. I'm not kidding. No. Mm-hmm. Don't tell her that. Don't tell her I told you. No. Mm-hmm. Um, and how is your mom? Because yeah, of course I heard about that accident. Uh huh. Yeah, I even visited her once. No, I'm actually sorry that I couldn't be there more often, but you know, work's been pretty busy. Yeah, but anyway, she recovered finally. Mm-hmm. Oh, and without any complications. That's so great. That's so great, so amazing. I'm so happy for you and for her. I can't even like imagine what you and her were going through. Tough times, really tough times. Mm-hmm. No. Mm-hmm. I'm glad, yes. And your brother? Yeah, how did he take it? Because I know he was very, very stressed out. Um, yeah, he's better now, but still not fully. I understand, and I really can't blame him, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah, okay. I really hope that, similar things just that don't happen in the future. Like, I really, really hope that it was just a one-time accident, and yeah, I don't want to say that she should be more careful because that was a pure accident. Nobody could have expected that. Nobody could have, like, see that, you know, like in the future. Not even my cards. No. Oh, yeah, the cards. I have them. Do you want some answers? You have a question. Oh yeah, sure. I can draw that, but yeah, what's that? What's the question? Oh, what do you mean? It's pretty complicated. Do you want to talk about it? I mean, sure. Give me the long story. Yeah, yeah, that boy from Cyprus 6 years ago. I remember. I remember. Yeah. And what about him? Are you still thinking about him? Well, yeah, I know that you were friends for a kind of long time, but it didn't really end all that well in the end. And you kind of miss him. As your friend, I really wanna support you in any decision you make, but at the same time, I can't lie, and I'll be honest with you that I am a little bit concerned. And what made you wanna reach out to him? Yeah, yes, I remember he reached out to you some time ago, but how long has it been since? Yeah, 6 months, and he only wanted to say sorry. He only wanted to apologize to you, and I mean, yeah, the bridges are kind of burnt, and he being sorry and apologizing to you, kind of planted a little plant of hope on the ashes of the burnt bridges, if you know what I mean. But I wouldn't be too hopeful if I were you, and I really don't want to put you down and um I don't know, make you sad about it or doubt yourself. I don't want you to start doubting yourself. But I just don't want you to get hurt again, Because what if you reach out and, ask if what's up and what does he do, and kind of wonder if he would like to and be interested in getting in touch with you. Yeah, getting in touch again and chat, and I don't wanna say be friends immediately because that's a long shot. But if you really want to contact him after all these years, and like test the waters, see what's it about, then yeah, of course I can draw you a card and see what happens. Yeah. Okay, so um, I want you to just think about your question and your intention very deeply. focus all your energy on that question that you want to ask me. And, do not think about any outcomes, okay? Only think about the question. Don't think about what may happen and what do you want to happen and what you're scared of, Focus your whole energy only on, him. Picture maybe his face or your conversation messenger, but without any messages. Do not think about what he may say and what you would like to tell him. And okay? Are you ready? Let me just shuffle a couple more times and let's see. It's the moon. You know what that symbolizes, right? Do you want me to remind you? Yeah, the moon is like a promise of kind of good ending, or perhaps good path, like a positive path to an unknown ending. Because do you have that card in front of you? Can you see it? Yes. Behind that person who is here to help you on your path and guide you, you can see there's a kind of path behind her that leads up the mountains to the mountains. And as you know, the mountains symbolize potential and better things that are coming, that can happen, and generally potential, The path uphill, it leads you to the top, to the destination. And on the top of the mountains, you are like the king. You are seeing everything so far away, and you are just above it. You're over. You're taller and see everybody and everything before you, just from a higher perspective and with higher power, if you know what I mean. Yeah. So, it really is a kind of positive one. Yeah, the path that leads you to the peak of the mountain. Yeah, and this girl, Marceline, with the wolf, she's here to guide you, and I really want to be that person to you, I want to help you, I want to support you, and I want to be with you on the path. I'm not going to leave you alone, What did you think? We're best friends forever, remember? Best friends forever. And, yeah, so, what do we say if we, meet up after work? Yeah, I think I'm closing in 10 or 15 or so minutes, and, I'll be free to go. Yeah, I can come to your place. I have a car. Do you need a pickup? Okay. Yeah. Sure. Of course, I mean, let's just meet after work and, really take our time and talk about this and, talk about the plan, what to do, and you can also tell me about, your emotions if you'd like to, because I know that on the phone it's not always the same. Yeah, of course I can do that, yeah. Do you want me to maybe pick up some Mac delivery on the way? Yeah? Do you want anything from McDonald's or Max Premium Burgers? Anything at all? Lindorki? No? Okay. Yeah, sure. No, it's okay. By the way, I think you are brave, You are really, really brave. And I mean it. No, don't say that. It really takes some strength and willpower and bravery to do what you're about to do, I mean it. you've been thinking about him all these years, and no, I don't mean that you're like clinging to the past and can't move on. It's not what I had in mind, but you know, it really takes some serious amounts of strength to reach out and put your heart out on the sleeve and be true to yourself and to him as well, because you know, I am kind of skeptical about how he's going to react, but I can't know for sure. You know, I don't see the future. The cards are really only meant to try and help you to see new perspectives that you perhaps didn't even think about, you know. Yeah. So it is brave that you're just going out there and willing to just take whatever response he gives you and really just take it, you know, take it. Your chest is like a wall, an iron wall, and he's not gonna get through. However, we'll see what he, you know, responds, and maybe if that's promising or so, you can just try to work out your relationship and feelings from the beginning. Yeah. Actually, I don't think I ever told you, but I had kind of similar situation, maybe not really the same as yours, because it wasn't online. It wasn't so like long distance. But I had a friend. Yeah, like best buddy. There wasn't anything like very romantic between us, just friends. You know, yeah, you don't have just to be romantic around everybody and flirt with everybody. So that's what we were. That kind of relationship between us. Like, I would say very asexual friendly. We were only trying to like seriously get to know each other and pass time together, hang out. Soulmates. I mean, I felt like it. At that time, I really felt like we were kind of soulmates, and it really did click between us, and everything. He was talking about his family and his troubles and some very emotional private stuff. And I, in exchange, were too. You know, it was a very, I would say, fair and well-balanced relationship. But somehow still, I don't know what happened. He kind of said that it was my fault, and I mean, not directly, but I really felt that energy from him, that he wanted to blame me for our friendship falling down, you know, falling apart. We falling apart. And I didn't want to like argue and end our like break up. I don't, you know, break up and the friendship on like a dramatically extremely bad note. Like, I just was like, I mean, I'm sorry if you felt that way, but it wasn't really my intention, and I never wanted this to happen. But he was so like one-sided there with himself and what he thought and what he knew and what he saw, and didn't even want to hear me out about that. Yeah. But I mean, he never reached out to me again after that. so here your situation is kind of different because, you know, yeah. He did. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I know, no. Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Yeah. Okay. I know I know it's complicated. I think everybody in the world knows that relationships are complicated. Not everything is just so easy, like in the movies, in the fairy tales. Like life is not that. Life is not that, and I just don't think it ever will be. Mm-mm. But what would life be if mm, not for all the obstacles to overcome? Like, would we ever learn anything from our actions if we only made good decisions, good choices, and people around us too only did only good choices? And no, yeah, uh-huh. I mean, fairy tales are kind of like beautiful. I would like to live in a fairy tale world, but real life is not that. Mm-mm. However, I think this kind of stuff really build one's personality and strength, and yeah, you think so too. Yeah, and every time something like this happens to me or you or anybody for that matter, I think it helps us build better character, stronger personality, stronger soul and heart. Yeah, and after that you will learn and you will be ready for more situations similar to this one that may happen in the future. Yeah, I know. Yeah, thank you. I mean, I know that my boss is the therapist here, and I only work in the reception, but I'm glad that I could help you, and I'm very pleased that you think of me that way. And I will be always be here for you. If you ever want to talk, I will listen. You know, I will be here to listen to you, whatever you want to say to me. Yeah, that's what friends are for. Uh huh. I think I have like a few minutes left before I can close up the przychodnia and go meet with you. Yeah. So I don't know. Is there anything on your mind? Oh, me? Something about me? you know, you know how I recently came out as cow? Yeah. Um, I know that you told you. I know that I've already told you, but it's been really good to me. Yeah, the change, I really needed that. I feel like being a cow, I finally feel like myself, and I'm not like playing a role in the movie. I'm not somebody else trying as much as I can to be actually me, you know? Before the transition, I kind of felt like every day I had to put a mask. And it wasn't as easy as it is now to show my true feelings, speak up, and be brave, be confident, and aware. And now I kind of feel like, like I'm on that path up here to the mountains with you, and slowly but surely I'm reaching the top. And the peak of the mountain is me being fully confident with myself and just living my best life and my true life. Like, I am truly becoming who I was supposed to be my whole life, Yeah. I'm sorry, I didn't want it to become so gloomy suddenly, but I'm not gloomy actually. I'm hopeful and happy, and I'm so happy you're here with me and I'm with you. Yeah. I know it would be so much harder just walk that path just by myself, Yeah. No, thank you. No, seriously. You're the best. Okay. I think I'll be just going now. Yeah. I'm ready to close the przychodnia and go meet with you, so... Okay. Yeah, let me just pack my things, like take my keyboard with me, and yeah, I just have to turn off the lights and I can go now. Okay. So see you. Okay. Yeah, see you.